Yes. Asante sana. Thank you very much. Welcome to another edition of Sporty Monday. The first of this. Naona ni kama niko huko. Pole. Welcome to the first one of 2019. This is Sporty Monday. A lot has happened since we were huku Theine. Sam Gituku quite rightly pointed out that yes, we are still number 6, but you see the problem with the Man City ni hawangaliangi points. That's ovyo. Anachapa tu ovyo. Na jamaa anaitwa Pep. Pep will step, but I was told hii mwaka lazima niongee objective. So I will be very objective. City is a good team. Unlike Sam Gituku and his bile, I respect City, I respect Pep. But I not win the league. That is my prophecy. Nasia Mungine. Right, we are joined by Junior Dredapo Heavy, Jaras the Fried Rice, Ken Erickson Jeru.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, sir. Yes. And Steven Shitera.
Happy New Year.
Yes.
2019.
2019 do hiyo. Na the sports guru Nabii mwenyewe. Jina yako ya katikati ni gani?
Wanyonyi.
John. John Wanyonyi.
Jina iko beta kushinda Mkunya. Guy Clyde, assistant head of radio 96. Mkunya.
Inakaa kama ukiambia mtoto usishike Mkunya. Haya, sasa.
By the way, happy birthday to Jeff Koinange.
Oh yes, happy birthday to Jeff
Sugar
Koinange.
inatumaliza studio.
Yes. Jeff Koinange, we wish you well. We hope this year less of oil. Mungu wako tu sawa. Miadi.
Unajua nasema ukikuwa na nightmare niko Jeff na afro.
Guy
na Professor Ama amenyoa.
Hiyo sasa no nightmare. Wanakaa kama nini. Anyway, let's jump into sports. Let's start with the Kenya Premier League. And I guess let's begin with the return of Dennis the Menace Oliech, or as they call him, Oliek. In some quarters, or used to call him. What do you see about that signing? He's going to get, I think, 350,000 per month. And he signed to Gor Mahia. Yesterday, I saw a tweet by Michael Kinji saying that we should give him about 3 or 4 games, fitness, na power bado iko. I mean, stamina na power bado iko, but he needs at least 3 or 4 games to ashike vizuri. What do you think about that signing?
It's a good marketing strategy for Gor Mahia. He'll attract fans, but we should not expect the Dennis Oliech, who was 24 years old, akipeleka Kenya African Cup of Nations thing that was like 15 years ago. He will not be that Dennis Oliech, but he's going to bring. I mean, they know I can be a youngster. This is how it needs to be done. They will listen. But now, I'm just hoping that hatutasikia hizo stories are disciplinary issues, because unajua una shida ya pesa pale. Hii pesa kikosa sikose training. We need to see that, but it's a good marketing strategy. He will sell jerseys, bring fans to the stadium, but he won't be the Dennis Oliech that he used to know 15 years ago. Like Mike said, we need to give him time. He needs much fitness. And Wednesday they are facing Posta Rangers. Over the weekend they're playing in the CAF Confederations Cup. So it's a good way. I mean, it's a good platform for him to at least come back to the world of football. And the Confederations Cup is going to expose him in Africa. And I will not be surprised if he scores like 15 goals at this for the end of this season. I won't be surprised if Dennis Oliech will be in the squad for the African Cup of Nations if he scores 15 goals plus. But if he doesn't, then it's a good marketing strategy for Gor Mahia.
Shitera, expectations are also high for him. And of course, the immediate thing I saw when that post was Gor announced, and even in the dailies, I think there was a story of, and this happens in most of the football clubs, unaona mtu ameletwa akona 350,000. Kuna wale wakona 150. Yes. So is that going to be a problem?
It's a good thing for Gor Mahia. Good thing. Psychologically, it's a good thing for Gor Mahia. Thing for Dennis Oliech, because it's a dream come true. Mama yake alitamani sana achezee Gor Mahia. Mwenyewe amesema kwamba alitamani kuchezea Gor Mahia. But technically, I think Gor Mahia needs to do a lot. Sababu they have only won 2 matches in 5 games. Now, when you sign us and you say that he needs more time, a top club, then it means something is wrong somewhere. So, Oliech to me, naamini he will deliver. Bearing in mind he has gone through much. So, I think he's settling down. Na najua the Dennis Oliech, bila injury, ni Dennis Oliech. Drogba played up to the age of 39. So,
but he never took a break of 3 years.
No, he never took a break. But ndio nimesema Oliech took a break because of so many reasons.
Yeah.
And he has really walked a very long journey. So hakuteka a break sababu alitaka. Ni mambo mengi tu ambayo yalichangia kutake break yake. But ndio nasema, as Mike said, give him time. Train, regain fitness, and to me I think Oliech is still there. Na unaona the coach wa Harambee Stars alikuwa pale, Sebastian Minye. So that tells you something. Going to the AFCON and monitor progress ya Oliech. He might help us at AFCON 2019 this year in July. So
only if he performs.
Only if he performs. But ndo nasema when you see a national team coach seated watching a player, it means he's a player who can add quality to his squad. So there is something that is being told that Oliech, in as much as amekuwa break 3 years out, amerudi Gor Mahia. Gor Mahia sio timu ndogo. It's a top club ambayo itampea platform ya kung'ara if he regains his fitness. Na wabebe, it's correct. Yeah.
What do you think, Ken? Because pia, if you look at the table hapa hivi, Gor Mahia wako number 8 and they have 7 points. They are 7 points off wanaitwa nani pale Mathare United, which is number 1 with 14 points. If you look at, just like Shitera Pia has pointed out, look, they only have 2 wins out of their 6 games, where compared to our Mathare who are 4 and 2. A time like this last season, Gor haikuwa hapa hivi.
Haikuwa hapo, lakini nashangaa sana Shitera akisema Dennis Oliech amekuwa break ya 2 years kwa sababu Oliech alikuwa anachezea vilabu za mtaa. Oliech alikuwa anacheza katika tournament ambazo kule mtaa alikuwa bado tu kwa uwanja.
Refresher courses.
So kusema Oliech na fitness, mimi nadhani is a matter of time arudi kwa game, kwa sababu angalia timu ya Harambee Stars ambapo alikuwa captain 2004 wakicheza kwa African Cup of Nations. Kumbuka huo Oliech ndiye top scorer wa Harambee Stars. Kwa hivyo kurudi kwa Oliech kwa uwanja ni kama vile Kianda amesema, ni 2019 ambayo itakuwa mwezi wa 6, na akiendelea vizuri na afunge hizo bao 15 ama afunge bao 10, mimi nasema pia atapewa nambari.
Apewe nambari. All right, I want to take a short look at that game ya AFC Leopards ya jana. AFC Leopards pia wako number 10. Wacha tuangalie jana. Kuna mtu amesema yeye celebrating yao ni kama wanatafuta mwizi, wanafuata msee. But the game ended 1-1. What about that performance? The AFC Leopards wako pale hivyo number 10. What are the expectations for them this season? And the fact that waliweza kudraw na hiyo team.
Usiseme hiyo team. It's Nzoia FC, the team that I support. Yeah, I was at Sudi Stadium to cover their pre-season. And Nicholas Mioti told me there are many struggles team is going through.
This is AFC
financial. I mean Nzoia FC.
Okay.
Kuna struggles mingi sana na go through. But they lost some of their top players to Bandari. Others went abroad, like Rupia. But what he did, he didn't go for the big names. Aliendea vijana ambao wako promising. The guys who are going to listen to him. Just brought in guys who have the potential to give their best to his side. I was there, Sudi Stadium in Nzoia FC. FC Leopards, to me, it's done. FC Leopards will not win a Kenya Premier League title, any trophy anytime soon, as long as the management continues with the wrangles they're having at the moment. Because when you have wrangles at in a club, first thing, you lose your top players. Second thing, you can't attract the top players. You can't attract sponsors. When you have money, you'll buy the best. If you don't have money, you lose the best, and you won't even attract the best. So unless FC Leopards sort out the management issues, they will still remain a club and fight to be in the top.
Lower than 10?
There was a time FC Leopards finished at number relegated just like 2 years ago. And all that is because of the management. Oh, sijui nini. Already ushasikia strategy shapangwa who they want to be the chairman for FC Leopards. There was a meeting somewhere in Kakamega, I understand. So to me, FC Leopards have to sort out the management issues for us to see the results on the pitch. As long as the management wrangles continue, Leopards will still remain an average team with a big name.
Average team, big name.
FC Leopards need to borrow a leaf from Gor Mahia because Gor Mahia had the same problems before the current management that is in place. You remember with under the chairmanship of Gor Mahia has registered tremendous success.
Yes.
over a period of time. I can say for over 5 years now. Gor Mahia has dominated the local league. It has dominated the regional tournaments, winning the Sekafa trophy severally. So Leopards need to borrow a leaf from Gor Mahia. Management is key. When you have wrangles in your management, I don't think it will go down well to the players. 2, as Kianda said, I think it's time FC Leopards looked to sign talents rather than names, because they are all over looking for big names since 2013, and they've been doing nothing. I think in 2013, if FC Leopards looked for talents at high schools and local leagues, I think it will be a great team now, because 2013 to now is 5 years. So 5 years of preparation, I think they'll be up there contesting for the trophy.
I don't know to add on that. It's just too many fake agents at AFC Leopards
Yes.
who control the technical bench. Plus the fans. Jama fans wakisema toa huyu.
Anatoka.
Lakini ukiangalia timu ya Leopards, kumbuka ni timu ambayo imeweza kusajili makocha wengi kuliko players.
Actually,
coaches wameweza kusajili makoches wengi kuliko players kwa timu ya FC Leopards. Na tukiangalia pia FC Leopards ni timu ambayo ukiangalia kama mechi ambao walikuwa wamecheza pale Bukungu Stadium wakicheza na timu ya Homeboys, na unaona timu ya FC Leopards ambayo imekuwa ikicheza kwa Kenya Premier League kwa muda mrefu sana, wameweza kushinda vikombe, wanachapa na timu ya Homeboys. Ni kuonyesha timu ambayo iko na vita kwa uongozi, timu ambayo haina mwelekeo. Acha niseme haina mwelekeo kwa sababu kuna wakati Kianda ulikuwa na viongozi wa AFC Leopards na nikasikiza interview yao, ni watu ambao wajui wanaelekea wapi. So wakae chini wajue wanaenda wapi na wajue hii safari ni ya wapi, kwa sababu ukiendea players ambao ni experience na kwanza vita iko katika kwa klabu. Kumbuka ule jamaa atakuja ametoka Ghana. Kuna player nadhani ametoka Ghana, kuna wengine wametoka Nigeria, wanakuja kwa timu. Wakikuja kwa timu, kumbuka kama una uongozi, hata ule player, hata ununue Cristiano Ronaldo, ulete na hakuna uongozi. AFC Leopards miaka si 10, miaka ni 15 kushinda.
I love you see those players ndio unasikia tu wametoka Mali,
Ghana.
Coach anashtukia tu wako kwa uwanja. You see, the guys are playing and the technical may just be forced to play them. FC Leopards cannot give the coaches the freedom to choose the players. Any fake agents control the technical bench, and they are so powerful that even the cloud management cannot block them.
Kianda ni wa kutoka kwetu.
Awekwe ndani acheze.
Shitera ni wa kutoka kwetu. Na timu ni ya kutoka West. Kwa hivyo watu wetu wacheze
when push comes to shove, Shitera anatoka Kakamega, Kianda anatoka Bungoma, watasema kuna wabukusu wengi kwa hii team. Kuna you know all those funny wrangles that have.
But I think
yes,
I think it's a sickness in the whole KPL, because siwezi taka kusema
management ama
no in terms of performance. Look at the KPL, it's not attractive. Timu zinacheza, no one cares. FC Leopards iko kwa kiwanja,
it was empty
stadium. So inamaanisha kwamba we really need to revamp our league. Our league has lost attraction. I miss the times when FC Leopards was FC Leopards, wakati wa kina Omar Banza.
Unaona hapo Leopards
yes.
Gor Mahia.
Yes.
Headline pale nyuma.
Akina Philip Ouma, you remember them?
Yes.
Huo wakati then ndio ilikuwa FC Leopards ikicheza na the likes of akina Eldoret KCC, Moi Golden Cup.
You can name the 1998
yes.
FC Leopards first 11 that won the league at Nyayo National Stadium.
Yes.
Rain Mumias, the Ambani brothers being in action, the likes of John Lichuku, the late wakina Wycliffe Chumba. You can name them, Francis Oduor. EFC Leopards hiyo unaweza nitaja hata first 11. You can't. And another thing, I mean, for us to get the fans to the stadium, you have to give me a value for my money.
Yeah.
No, like Mr. Fred Afuna says, like a requisition. Give me the
Value for money.
I mean, give me, how much value is he going to add to my stations? You see, that is the thing. Nikitoa hiyo 300 bob. Am I finding the value? Am I getting some entertainment? Kowanja. So far, I think Mathare United provides some entertainment. Western Stima, but they are fighting. I mean, they haven't lost a game in the Kenya Premier League, them and Mathare United. So to me, but these are two teams that hasn't numbers. Only Gor Mahia and FC Leopards so far have numbers in the Kenya Premier League. But the FC pia zinaanza kupunguka because guys are not finding value for paying 300 bob to go and watch FC Leopards play against a Tusker. I mean, if you put it at 50, msaki toka Githurai pale ama 44, anajua hii hesabu yangu ya Ruabe nitapata kitu hapa, sitaki na kadi nchi. Nitapata kitu hapa italipa 50 bob na ndabaki na fair.
Kuna watu pia wamesema,
so just find a way of marketing this Kenya Premier League, I mean the Kenya Premier League in a different way. That goes down to EPL. I mean, if you can pay 700 bob to watch Borussia Dortmund play in some of those small matches, I mean, why should I pay 300 bob to, I mean, there are games in Borussia Dortmund where you pay 700 bob, 1,000 bob. That is Borussia Dortmund, the German Bundesliga. It's a top club in top in the on the log. So according to me, marketing strategy at KPL has to also to reduce prices. Just like I told Football Kenya Federation, we were crying about that thing on Citizen Radio, Kijiwen and all the shows. But work 100 bob, guys will turn out large numbers, the players will get morale. But if 200 bob to watch what we've seen at Machako Stadium yesterday.
It's a problem.
But even with 100 bob na hakuna entertainment.
Hakuna entertainment.
At least 100 au feel ka 300.
Itakuwa no.
Nitafeel ile
Ama 20 bob.
Struggle kutembea kwenda kuona upuzi.
We have to move on now. Still matters management. No bias at all. But there is a new caretaker manager at United.
The new Manchester United.
They are calling it, so many words have been used there, the social effect, resurgence as well. However, the real proper test, I know hatujaongea sana kutoka last year, apart from kuchapiana majabu kwa group. But I think the real test comes on Sunday, and maybe even as you can talk about their performance as well. But my question would be, the importance to me of the game that's coming up, is it Sunday or Saturday, with Tottenham, is that Poch is one of the guys who are top to come and take over Manchester United. So it's going to be a social here to say, okay, huyu ndo msemo unataka lakini nikimlima unamtakia nini? Poch pia akilima social anasema huyu ndo msemo mnamweka lakini mimi nikikuja vile nimewalima na hii resurgence ndio nitapeleka timu juu. What do you think about
you see, according to me, there's some hope at Manchester United now. I mean, there's harmony.
Call it new hope.
I mean,
because
the new hope.
there was no hope.
There was no hope when Jose Mourinho was there. There was no harmony in the dressing room. I mean, it was a divided dressing room. I think only Lukaku was supporting Jose Mourinho.
And
Fellaini yes. Supporting Jose Mourinho. But you see, there are games that Manchester United have won that has built confidence in the team. And according to me, if you look at the way the team is playing, they're playing as a unit. There's no division. There is, I mean, I can't say that if Man United plays against Tottenham, they will be beaten the same way they were beaten, like Jose Mourinho, when Jose Mourinho was there. I mean, because at least kuna ile harmony, kuna hope. I mean, there is peace, kuna fight. The fighting spirit is back. You can see United attacking. You know, that is the kind of football that we are used to seeing Manchester United. People are talking about the real test coming on Saturday. It is actually the real test. That is a chance for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And I've told guys, if Ole Gunnar continues winning, there are games he will lose. Against Liverpool, they will lose, but not like Arsenal lost, not like Jose Mourinho lost against Liverpool. They will fight. They'll go down fighting. There are top teams that are way far away from, I mean, way apart from Manchester United. Those go down fighting. Even if they lose, they will lose with respect, not 5-1 like my team lost. So to me, that is an opportunity for Pochettino to show United that actually you need me. But it's another opportunity for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to show that at the end of the season, I can still be confirmed as the next Manchester United manager. If they continue playing like this, I'm saying this, they won't beat City, they won't beat Tottenham easily, they won't beat Liverpool, but they will not lose the same way they were losing against Jose Mourinho. If they meet a team like Arsenal, if they meet a team like Everton, they meet all those average teams for Premier League. In those games. But I will not be surprised, and I've said this, mark this, I won't be surprised if Ole Gunnar is confirmed as the Manchester United manager. Because Pochettino, when you get a coach like Pochettino, he will want to come and build his own team. You see, that's what Pochettino has done at Southampton.
And the transfer window is now, so he will.
Yes, that's what was done at Tottenham Hotspur. He will build his own team. And Pochettino seems to win those top players. He goes for those average players. But now the pressure at Manchester United is not the same pressure at Tottenham Hotspur. It's not the same pressure. Tottenham bora wako. Tuko tu ndani. Okay, tutakuwa number 2 to lose game flani, to drop points. Tuko tu. But at Manchester United, Pochettino knows he will be given 2 years, and Mourinho, the hashtags will start. If you lose some games, Bura takwa Pochettino out.
Poch out. Kuspell hiyo ni mingi.
The pressure at Manchester United is not the same pressure at Tottenham Hotspur. And someone who can handle that is a player who has been there. And to me, Ole Gunnar, I think, if he's given the right players, he deserves to be confirmed at the Manchester United.
Yes, I know you might leave, so in case Mwone Kianda yuko atarudi. But just in case, he's going to do sports with Jeff and Hamo in the morning. Is it also because, you know, is the success of also because akona kina Mike Phelan pale, kina Michael Carrick pale? Is that the reason why you can say that pia it's the technical bench we are konayo mzuri?
I once said in this show that Manchester United is a complete team. What was lacked was the best environment for them to deliver. And I think if I can borrow Kianda's words, Mourinho had suffocated the players. And with the exit of Mourinho, you've realized Ole Gunnar has not lost a single.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5, including the FA Cup on Saturday. So the environment was not good for the players. The players were not playing for the team. And the best example was the game against Newcastle. You see, it was the great the players were sending to Mourinho, but Mourinho did not read the message. The players were 2 down. There were 2 goals down at first half. The second half, they equalized and scored the winner. The game ended 3-2. So Mourinho, if he was a sharp guy, would have the players are okay. Fine. I am the problem. So I need to change. He did not learn what the players were talking to him. So they forced him out. The players forced him out. But it's common to any other team. Whenever a new coach comes in, there is trickling in. You can see what is happening at Fulham. When they appointed Ranieri, they got their first result, their second, they lost their third match. So to me, what I mean is Manchester United has players. Manchester United has depth. And to the surprise of many, they'll go a long way this season. They'll challenge the title because Manchester United lost against Chelsea, they lost against Leicester City, Liverpool lost against City. The Premier League is open to any team up to the
crucial points are dropped this time.
Crucial points.
The 10 games of between Christmas and New Year pale.
So up to number 6 ambayo ni Arsenal, ambayo ni Manchester United.
Utamalizwa.
Ambayo ni Manchester United yenye wanasema ati Christmas walikuwa wanachapwa, walikuwa namba 6. After Christmas wameshinda but wako namba 6.
Na 3 points away. Yani Arsenal will lose tushinde.
Manchester United are in contention. They are in contention for the Champions League. So don't rule them out. Pochettino taking over at Manchester United, I don't think so. Because Ole Gunnar has proved that a Manchester United product can deliver. And to me, vile Ferguson aliondoka, Ryan Giggs angepewa hiyo nafasi, I think Manchester United ingekuwa mbali sana because the age and also ni mtu ambaye ametoka kwa game. Angalia Pep Guardiola, alitoka kwa nini akiwa tu na guide Barcelona to so many victories. So Manchester United should have confirmed a Manchester United product when Ferguson was leaving. Sidhani wangekuwa na hizi shida wako nazo.
And you know that time when Ferguson left, Mike Phelan left.
Yes.
The CEO David Gill left. So structures
zilibomoka. Number 2, Jose Mourinho to me is still Jose Mourinho.
That I agree.
Jose Mourinho
no
remains
doubt,
Jose, because I want to challenge anyone to tell me where Jose Mourinho has gone and he has not ripped.
At a trophy.
That's why alifutwa, because Jose Mourinho aliingia first season akabeba Europa at Manchester United. Alibeba Community Shield, alibeba FA Cup. That's why amefutwa, because we umetubebea Europa, umetubebea FA, umebeba Community Shield. We want the Premier League, we want the Champions League, but we are not anywhere close there. So that's why tunakufuta
Yes.
Pochettino hata futwa sababu bora saidie Tottenham qualify top 4 Champions League. You are safe. Klopp at Liverpool amepraisiwa. Sioni why you are praising Klopp at Liverpool. 3 seasons. Kwa trophy cabinet 0. So you can't compare Klopp to Mourinho. So to me
yeah. Ken Erickson, apart from the results, also the players, and I'll say this, Alan, we move on to the next team. And wasema tumekaa sana. Kuna Lukaku mshambulizi. Rafiki ya Shitera sana.
Shitera.
Mshambulizi siliwaambia give him time.
Shitera nakumbuka kwa
group.
Kwa group. Ukiweka tu mshambulizi ako hapo chini. I told you. Na support Shitera sana kwa sababu kumbuka huyu ni player ambaye ametambulika sana. Kumbuka pale Chelsea sana akaenda Everton akacheza mchezo ambao ilifanya akaingia timu ya Manchester United. Na kwangu mimi vile Shitero wamesema na kienda Pochettino, kwangu ataingia timu ya Manchester United kwa sababu Manchester ni timu ambayo wanaringa naye. Wale wachezaji ambao walicheza kitambo wanaringa na Manchester United. Kumbuka kuna wachezaji kama Paul Scholes, kuna Rio Ferdinand ambao klabu ikuwa na shida ama wanarudi na wanaingia ndani wanaanza kusaidia. Kwa hivyo nadhani timu ya Manchester United tumeona ikirudi timu ya Manchester United, the real Manchester United, kwa sababu ukiangalia players wanacheza wakichezea timu, hawachezei player yote, hawachezei management, wanacheza ili pia wao wajisaidie. Kumbuka Paul Pogba ni mchezaji amekuwa kitafutwa sana na timu ya Juventus kwa huu msimu wa transfers. Kwa hivyo timu ya Manchester United kurudi nambari yao 6, msiseme ati 6. Kumbuka watu wako 3 points behind timu ya Arsenal. Na Arsenal ona ni timu ambayo ina babanya mpira. Na kwa hivyo Arsenal nimesema wiki mbili zikikuja na mchezo ambayo inacheza timu ya Manchester United itafika nambari 4. Si 5 tu. Wataenda 4 kwa sababu ukiangalia timu ya Chelsea ni timu yetu na Chitera hapa pia si tuwataka maombi kwa sababu pale kwa strike force tumejaribu. Nabi Abraham wamesema arudi timu ya Chelsea asaidie hadi msimu iishe, lakini kwangu mimi nafikiri Manchester imerudi Manchester ya Sir Alex Ferguson kwa sababu ile impact ya Mike Phelan umesema vizuri sana na wachezaji wa kitambo pia. Sir Alex Ferguson kuna siku aliweza kuingia katika kambi ya zoezi ya timu ya Manchester United. Sir Alex Ferguson alienda pale na akawapea motisha mbele wacheza na timu ya Newcastle United. Kwa hivyo ukiangalia ile mechi Pogba alifunga na kaangalia uko jua kama Pogba is back. Na ukiangalia Pogba amepewa freedom kwa uwanja.
Pogba has scored more goals with Solskjaer than his entire season.
Ni ukweli kwa sababu ukiangalia ile mchezo anacheza ni mchezo ambaye kuna freedom kwa uwanja. Tumerudi kuona Pogba ambaye alikuwa anachezea timu ya Juventus ambapo alikuwa anafunga bao mingi sana. Pogba akipewa ile freedom na kurudisha huyu kijana anaitwa Dalot ameweza kuonyesha mchezo mzuri sana kwa wing. Kwa hivyo nadhani Manchester United walikuwa wanataka kocha ambaye ataweza kuwasaidia kujiamini. Kwa sababu ukiangalia mshambulizi ambaye walisema amenona amefanya maneno, ameweza kufunga bao 2 kwa mechi 2 ambazo amecheza. Nakumbuka touch yake ya kwanza ya mechi ya Newcastle ndiye aliweza kufunga na wengi sana wakaanza #Messi angalia huyu kijana anakuja.
Basi ukiangalia pia hivi, take a look at other teams as well, and as we wind up, we're going to as we wind up later on we'll play some reactions from both Solskjaer and Poch a little bit later on. Look at the fixtures that are coming up next. We have the Hammers are going to be playing Arsenal, and then Fulham will go to Burnley, and then Liverpool are facing Brighton, Leicester, Southampton, Chelsea will face Newcastle. Let's talk about Chelsea. for a moment there because vile umesema mnahitaji maombi Sarri ball. What was shocking for me was when it's called Pulisic was signed, and the coach was asked, Sarri was asked, you know, even this transfer window and happened, what is happening? He said he said my job is not to make the decisions, mimi wananiletea player. Hakuwa anajua. Is that signs of a disgruntled
no.
Or what is happening?
It's not signs of a disgruntled management,
yes.
Because Chelsea has been doing it over time. You remember the first assignment the first stint of Jose Mourinho at Chelsea. Hiyo ndio vitu walikuwa wanavurutana na yeye because Mourinho alisema I want to get hold of the transfer plan. But he was told, no, wewe ni coach, relax. Wewe tuambie unataka player aina gani tunakuletea. So it is something that has been happening. Sio kitu mpya. Remember Conte walikosana na management Abramovich sababu ya kusign wachezaji. Conte had his list. The players Chelsea signed including Alvaro Morata haikuwa preference ya Antonio Conte. So si kitu mpya, but to me Pulisic is a good signing. Remember Willian anaondoka because miaka inayo inazidi kusonga, he's 30. So at 31 next season right wing itakuwa flat. So they are looking
football is normally very interesting. So ukifika 30 sasa hayo ameanza kuwa mzee.
Ndio unajua unachoka. So at 30 nafikiri you need a replacement. That's why Chelsea have signed Pulisic I think to replace Willian. Fabregas has departed.
Yes,
for Monaco, and I think Chelsea is rebuilding because Fabregas at 31 miaka yake pale Chelsea imesonga. Remember Premier League ni league very competitive. Any team can beat you. Leicester City sijui iko namba ngapi na piga defending champions Manchester City. Wolves inapiga Tottenham. So with the Premier League lazima ukuwe na wachezaji ambao wanakimbia. But tunahitaji maombi venye nani amesema, but not that much. Sarri ndiye anahitaji maombi because Sarri has changed so much at Chelsea. Akifikiria kwamba anasaidia but sidhani. He is predictable now. Because mimi nikifunga macho niulize Chelsea wanacheza na Newcastle next.
Yes.
Nitakunemia starting lineup today and it will be the same on Saturday. So what I mean is Sarri needs to be a tactical coach. Asikuwe mtu predictable. He should bring back N'Golo Kante into his position.
Lisema hayo.
You see, Jorginho pressure ya Premier League imeanza kumshinda. So anatoboka sana pale katikati, anapea defenders kazi nyingi. So Kante needs to come back to his role. N'Golo Kante. And that's when you'll see goals because uwezi niambia kwamba tuko na shida ya striker. Hatuna shida ya striker, hiyo nakataa.
Iko.
Let me explain. We have strikers with the right formation. You see, play Alvaro Morata.
Striker mimi nikiambiwa najua tu hata si position.
Ndio nataka kueleza. Okay, ndio nataka kueleza and I'll use your team. Ilikuwa kwamba Manchester United wako na shida ya striker. Sasa strikers wametoka wapi? You see, so the problem at Chelsea wezi niambia kwamba tuko na shida ya striker.
But
at
Morata
Chelsea, ndio nataka ku explain. At Chelsea formation ya Morata will not favor formation ya Drogba. So the formation to favor the striker to deliver goals because Morata ni mchezaji ambaye ukimpea mpira si mchezaji tu atapiga tu straight at sababu ni striker. You'll want to score a clinical goal. So you need
mtu wa kumfeed.
Mtu wa kumfeed creatively.
Mimi nilisikia Sarri akiongea na akisema ana shida na 80% ya mchezo ya Chelsea. Ako na shida na 20%. Hiyo ni kumaanisha nini? Timu inacheza vizuri kutoka kwa goalkeeper, wanacheza vizuri kwa midfield, lakini striker hakuna mtu wa kumaliza. Na ni vizuri jana nilikuwa naongea na kijana mmoja huko mtaani. Akaanza kuniambia angalia mechi zote za Chelsea. Baraga akianza mechi, anaanza mpira kiki yake ya kwanza inaenda kwa nani? Kwa Jorginho. Angalia mechi zote. Ni kama ameambiwa goal kick inaanza kwa Jorginho. Baraga akianza mpira kama iendi kwa Rudiger ama kwa Luiz inaenda kwa Jorginho. Kwa hivyo timu ya Chelsea wameweza sasa wameweza kucheza na mpira si kama Chelsea inacheza, ni Jorginho inacheza. Kwa sababu kama taji zote ni lazima ziende kwa Jorginho ili Jorginho ape Hazard ama ape Willian. Ni kumaanisha timu ya Chelsea hawachezi teamwork. Na ukiangalia N'Golo Kante, na nilisema na nitarudia, si winga. Hata mdunge na dawa ya winga, yeye si winga, atarudi nyuma. Angalia kwa mechi zote ameweza kuwa anakimbia possession karibu yote kwa uwanja. N'Golo Kante unamwona kwa mbele anafunga siku hizi, by the way anafunga mabao. Kwa hivyo N'Golo Kante as much as anacheza hiyo mechi ya kufunga bao na kuweza kupossess, bado N'Golo Kante ni defensive midfielder.
All right, and also even as we talk about Chelsea, you give your thoughts on Chelsea. We also have upper even our table. If you talk about the top 6, we have Arsenal. And that surprise, which is moved.
We are
going into we are going into this transfer window is now open. Even as we start wrapping up, talk about what do different teams, what should they be focusing on? You know, at least these teams are out to make a difference. Yeah, I know. Could say Liverpool and Man City. They are wako sawa kia tuseme. Tottenham wanakuanga na shida ya budget, so sijui kama tutawataja hapa.
You know,
yes,
I want to say this. I'm not a Chelsea fan, and I'm not even planning to support them, I guess, unless they are playing against Manchester United. But anyway, look at the top 6 teams, because Shitera is saying Chelsea's problem is not scoring goals. Look at the top 6 teams who have the least goals.
The top
6 teams.
The list would be Chelsea.
Okay.
But again,
no problem.
But you see,
okay.
But you see the goal. But you see the goal difference.
According to Stera, with those numbers, Chelsea still doesn't have problems with the strikers. Did you see the miss Morata made over the weekend? This is the worst striking partnership Chelsea have ever had. The last 15 years.
100%.
Is the worst. And if you see Zari talking about going for Gonzalo Higuain, that needs to tell you something. But anyway, that is not what we were talking about.
Before you move on, you see, they did not understand me.
30-second rebuttal.
30 seconds. They did not understand me. I said no. Chelsea haina shida ya striker. Formation ya Chelsea does not favor the strikers we have now. Number 2, look at the goals vis-a-vis the goals conceded. So ukisema tuko na shida na striker, pia tuko na shida na defense.
Sitera ukiangalia timu kama Chelsea,
we have timu
kama Chelsea, timu kama Chelsea ambao kwa miaka imeweza kushinda ligi 2. Timu kama Chelsea ambao kwa miaka 4 iliyopita imeshinda ligi 2, unasema haina striker ambaye amefit kwa timu. Angalia top scorer timu ya Chelsea ni nani? Eden Hazard. Huyo ni winga. Striker, na ni timu ambayo iko na striker alinunuliwa 58 million. Hata assist ni Hazard.
N'Golo Kante has more goals than Morata.
N'Golo Kante
na top scorer wa Manchester United ni nani?
Is Anthony Martial, but at least
lakini ukiangalia Martial
na Rashford amerudi sasa.
Martial anafunga
na Lukaku anafunga.
Wait, something is about to happen.
And you see, this guy talked of teamwork.
Angalia Chelsea.
This guy
compare Morata, but
Morata na whistle hapa. Winning next nakuwa na whistle.
Okay, this is
you talked of teamwork. So unataka Hazard ako in a position to score. Ape striker na striker huko nyuma.
Lakini ukiangalia kwa mechi mzima utaangalia shot of target.
Shikanga hii and think about it.
Stera, some of us are back from holiday. Please don't tell us Chelsea wana shida striker. These guys have a very big problem. Even Leicester City,
you are going to support Manchester United.
Manchester United. You should not compare Manchester United striking force with Chelsea. At least Rashford scores, Martial scores, Lingard scores, or those.
Tulibishana hapa so much on Lukaku.
So these guys are telling us,
unajua nasema
good strikers. At Yawana Shida striking force is formation.
Yes.
What happened to Morata last season? How many goals did he score?
Kitu ingine iko.
Morata is fresh from scoring 2 goals.
Okay, so
kwa top 6, angalia namba 9 wa timu zote kwa top 6. Angalia Aguero. Wameshambulizi amerudi sawa. Aubameyang, Lacazette.
Sikiliza.
Ona zile bao wako nazo.
Harry Kane.
Raburu. These people are making noise and
we are not making noise.
Wait, give me time. Alvaro Morata is fresh from scoring a brace over the weekend.
Jesus Christ. How many misses?
So hata yeye ako na resurgence.
Timu gani una?
Can we wait for the next game?
FA Cup.
Tutakuwa hapa.
Timu gani unafunga brace?
Okay, there was a very
Monday.
Tutakuwa hapa Monday.
Sasa nawaambia amefunga, wananiuliza timu gani. Kama ingekuwa timu tungepewa.
Akisifu bao 2 za FA za Morata ambao pia mimi ningefunga.
Wacha in fairness, let's wait for kama ni resurgence hata omshambulizi mlimshambulia tu hivi.
Thank you.
So wacha tungoje tuone kama Morata
Thank you.
What now, because there are no time in Asia, what do the teams need to focus on? At least does it mean that Chelsea needs to look for a striker?
Kabisa.
What team is Arsenal, what player position is Arsenal need to use? Man United and also Tottenham.
You see, the bad thing about the January transfer window is you'll overspend on buying some players. Top players, and most of them are not available during the January transfer window. And when you buy these top players, sometimes you need more pre-season with them for them to adapt. A good example is Fernando Torres. You remember when he was signed in January? What happened? Came from Liverpool, alikuwa top, then came to Chelsea. Think did work out because guys are fighting for these top players during the January transfer. But according to sign anyone, they have a very good squad. No need to sign. Same thing to Manchester City. But to City, they have to think about what happened to them when Fernandinho wasn't playing. I mean, there was a time they asked Pep Guardiola, what happens to Fernandinho if he gets injured because of fatigue? These guys played almost all games last season. He's won the World Cup, played the preseason. He's back. When he got injured, you saw what happened to Manchester City. So City really need to think about a backup to Fernandinho. He's talked about Foden. Also, Foden can play in that position. Zinchenko, said Ilkay Gundogan. But we saw how they were bullied. John Stones, the funny thing that happened when they were beaten by Leicester, by Crystal Palace. So, to me, City need to think about a long-term solution to Fernandinho just in case by bad luck he gets injured. I don't like top players getting injured or any player because we need to see more all the top players available for these top players. Now for Chelsea, for Tottenham Hotspur, Pochettino said they might not be active in the transfer market. They have a good squad. And most of their injured players are coming back. So to me, I don't think why the reports in the Daily Mail that Wanyama could be sold. Also stories that Musa Dembele could be sold. If you sell Wanyama and Musa Dembele, what happens to you if Christian Eriksen gets injured or Dele Alli? I mean, you'll be in problem. There's to sell or buy during this January transfer window. For Chelsea, they need a striker. We talked about that. Arsenal, defensive midfielder and a defender. For heaven's sake, Granit Xhaka, God have mercy on him. What happened to him against Liverpool and what has happened to him in recent games, I think Arsenal need a defensive midfielder and a defender, at least during this January transfer. For Manchester United, to be realistic, I don't think if they need anyone. You know what Manchester United is going through. Mourinho rebellion, negative energy that was there. At least for now you can see they don't have any injury problems with them. So to me, Manchester United don't need to go to the transfer. No, the problem was in the team. Was the negative energy brought in by a former Chelsea manager.
A former Chelsea manager who is a success. I want to say that...
The flop at United.
No, it's not a flop. Alishinda trophy statue.
Unlike Klopp, who are just
unlike Klopp,
he wasn't brought in to win the World Cup.
But they are all on offer for the Premier League.
Can Shitera make his point?
Let me make my point. Manchester United, I repeat, they don't need to sign anyone. Na nilisema hapa Lulu akiwa akisupport Arsenal. Nikamwambia Manchester United wako na depth.
Lulu Saidi.
Lulu Saidi.
Rashid amesikia pale. Akatutupia macho.
Lulu Hassan and Manchester United.
So Manchester United hawana shida ya wachezaji. Nilisema shida ilikuwa ya coach and they cleared that. They are on their feet. Arsenal, they really need to check their defense because that goal that was scored by Firmino, it was provided by Arsenal defenders. So they really need to check on their defense. Chelsea, I think, is just a routine signing which is done over a period of time because you check on the Chelsea squad and the players are aging. Willian, I told 30, 31. Fabregas is 31, 32. Amanda. David Luiz is 32, 33. So you really need to find someone to replace David Luiz. You really need someone to replace Willian, and that's why we signed Pulisic, but we loaned back to Dortmund for the rest of the season. Midfield, ni reorganization too, apart from replacing the aging players. Tottenham, apart from kwamba wananga fans, sidhani they need any signing at the moment unless Kane achukuliwe na Real Madrid vile inapangwa. Man City, I don't think they need signing. They have enough players. Liverpool, they are masters of signing. Sababu they sign every time. So timu ambayo nafikiri tu inahitaji to replenish their squad ni Chelsea. na ni kidogo kidogo tu, and I don't think the January one is key. Nimewaambia hapa, you only need a formation that will feed Alvaro Morata and that
play around.
Lakini
yes,
kwangu nitaendelea tu hapo kwa Shitera akisema hatuna shida ya strike force, na sasa hivi Chelsea wameweza kuita Tammy Abraham kutoka Aston Villa akuje asaidie kwa strike force. Lakini tukiangalia timu kama ya Tottenham, kumbuka msimu uliopita hawakununua players, kwa hiyo wamezoea kukaa hivyo. Timu ya Chelsea tumesema vizuri sana, mimi na Kianda na nitasimama hadi mwisho wa msimu.
Thank you.
Wanataka striker, na striker ndio tutanunua. Nilifurahia sana kwa ndege, niliona kwa Twitter Mauro Icardi amesema kwa London, nikadhani anaingia Chelsea, lakini alirudi kwa Inter Milan. Timu ya Arsenal defense ya timu ya Arsenal hapo ni kichungi, kwa sababu mimi nilishangaa sana kuona Saka anacheza kama defense, na kama ni kichungi akiwa midfielder akuwa defense itakuwaje. Na kumbuka Check pia amezeeka, achana na Check tu aende apumzike. Kwa hivyo pia goalkeeper pale kwa ule kipa wenyu bado sijamtambua. Kwa hivyo timu ya Arsenal defense yote iko sawa. Mudisema Torreira the next walimuita Patrick Vieira, lakini Vieira wake ulikuwa siku mbili after kufunga bao mbili. So kwa hivyo nadhani kwa midfield wako sawa tu, lakini bado ile midfield si ya timu ambayo iko top 4. Acha nimalize kwanza, Na timu ya Manchester United sasa hivi iko sawa.
Let me defend Arsenal. Nilipatia 30 seconds area.
Sir, 30 seconds rebuttal.
Torreira is not a bad player. Who is surrounding him? Granit Xhaka.
So for me,
influence.
No, he needs a stronger partner.
Same to Alvaro Morata. So yao ni sawa. Ya Morata ni mbaya.
No, let me Lucas Torreira is a good defensive midfielder, but who surrounds him? Granit Xhaka, man.
Yes.
Achana na hiyo maoni yako. He's a good. Then Leno, he's the second keeper in Germany. That's if Manuel Neuer retires.
It's true.
After Stegen of Barcelona, Leno has played good a goalkeeper is as good as his defense. So look at the Arsenal defense. That is where my problem is. Papa Statopoulos is a good player, but look at what Fabinho did to them. Him and Mustafi. So I mean, that's what I was saying. A defensive midfielder and a defender. But for a goalkeeper,
so Torreira needs to be surrounded by good players, but not Alvaro Morata.
If you get a player, you also have to look at the players who are available in January. No top team will want to sell their best players. So utachukuanga hizi vitu, these fake engineers wa kutengeneza mabarabara usema viraka tu za kupiga hapo.
Lakini Kianda Shitera akisema point yake kama vile mnasema Torreira apewe time aweze kujuana na
time. He needs a stronger.
Morata amekaa Chelsea miaka ngapi?
Nani?
Morata. Morata amekaa Chelsea miaka ngapi? Nijibu.
He's one of the biggest frauds in football.
Ni season
hii ni ya pili.
Hii ni ya pili.
Torreira amekaa season ngapi?
With the right formation.
Tumpe miaka ngapi?
Aya, fanya hivi.
Biggest fraud in the world of football is
Morata Alvaro.
Walikuwa nasema ni Lukaku. Now they have dropped that.
At least Lukaku has scored more than Morata.
They have dropped that. You see, Morata is coming from an injury that had laid him off of.
Shitera missed that.
So I will say that you know, Shitera sasa hapa na so far, unajua unacheki prophetic track record. Ali prophesy mambo ya Lukaku. So are you also prophesying for Morata?
Yes, I am.
We have league bato hapa na Mungu akitupatia.
Na unajua mimi ni mtoto wa Mungu.
Sijui unasema nini juu sisi wengine. Ni sawa. Rodriguez Moas _James anasema Manchester United need to sign an experienced defender. You cannot rely on Dalot and Jones. Abdallah Mdambo pia anasema after Mourinho was fired, Manchester United has a big chance to win the Premier League. And that is his opinion. That is why amesema that is my opinion. Okay. Don't kill the guy. Na pia anasema Manchester United is the team to watch this time round. Even next weekend they will beat Tottenham. Well, we'll be here next weekend. I'd like to say asanteni sana for kukuja na sisi hapa hivi. Tumeshukuru sana. Sisi watoto wa Mungu wote tutakuwa hapa next week. Of course watu wanapumzika from